My name is Giacomo Knox, and I'm going to spend a week with my father. I guess my main rationale for even doing this at all was I started looking back and going, oh, there were some moments when I wanted to share some things with Dad. There are some things that Dad's supposed to be there for. I'm originally from Newark, New Jersey. That's where I was born. Lived in Seattle for a long time, maybe about 7 or 8 years, and moved back to Newark when I was about 12 or 13 years old. My mother raised us, me, my sister Angie. She's 2 years younger than myself. She raised us alone in the 1970s. Dad wasn't around. Mother and father got divorced when I was about 5 years old. My education was in Seattle, although when I came back to Newark, I ended up at Seton Hall Preparatory School, then Seton Hall University. While I was there, I ran track, played a little football and some basketball and baseball, and got pretty heavily involved in martial arts as well. In my second year of college, I decided to join the Marines, Marine Corps Reserve. Every summer I would go away, and a little tough because they don't really appreciate mama's boys too much in Paris Island. They kind of beat that out of me pretty quickly. 1991 comes around, or actually 1990 to be exact, and I get a phone call from my unit, and my unit got called up to fight in Desert Storm, and I ended up going over there. One of the worst moments that happened over there was I was on guard duty at the hospital at Camp 15. One of the Navy corpsmen comes over to my post and kind of goes, hey Marine, it's this guy over here in the next street. He's got his car parked up against the tactical wire. He's kind of sitting there, the lights off, but he's checking the area out. Why don't you go see what he's going on? So I tell the PFC to go call it in, and I walk over there in my M16, and the guy starts reaching under his seat for something. I drop down on one knee, and I've got him in my crosshairs. I'm ready to kill him, and I had somebody go over and tell him to get out of the vehicle. He gets out, and I see something moving in the back seat, and I turn my fingers right on that trigger, and I stopped myself just in time because it was this little kid and wanted to wave hello to me. I can still see that kid's face. I can still see the terrified look in that man's eyes as I held my M16 against his heart. So I finished up at Seton Hall in May of '92, and after all that going on in my head and conquering an alcoholism problem and losing pretty much everything that I hoped to have in my life about that time before I went overseas. And life for me now is, my career. I'm a writer, actor, a stunt performer, and stunt coordinator. It's kind of surreal, I'm getting to meet a man who, I've seen old pictures of my dad and we look exactly alike. It'd be great to put a face to the voice after all these years. I'm ready to meet my dad.
My name is James Knox. I live in Englewood, New Jersey. I'm here to see my son. I haven't seen him in about 32 years, so I'm looking forward to seeing him. The last time I saw him, he was 7 years old, and I tried reaching him. I couldn't. I had no idea how to reach him. Wasn't sure how he was going to, whether or not he was going to allow me to come back into his life after all these years. It's time to see my son. I'm nervous. I still don't see him. Oh, I see. You told me you wouldn't cry. you too. You know, don't cry. Don't cry. Because I'm trying not to myself. God, it's good to see you. I'm glad to be here. Don't cry. You promise you wouldn't? No. Jeez, you got big. Jeez, you got
You're
big.
short.
Well, I can't help it.
Are you sure you're my dad? You're supposed to be taller. Huh?
No, you take after my mother's family. All my uncles were over 6 foot. All of them.
Okay.
Yeah, you look good.
You look great, Dad.
Thanks. We're gonna go hang out today?
Yeah.
Good,
Okay.
good.
How's the flight?
Good. That's you.
No.
That's the Italian.
I've seen this picture before.
That's you.
Not this exact picture. I've seen this before, though. A little football. But why do I like baseball and the martial arts so much? About this is my thing.
It's one of those things.
How was I there?
Huh?
How was I there?
I was,
Yeah, how was I there?
about 4 months.
Okay.
Somewhere around there.
Nobody holding a football.
That's right. I gave you Jets football. I was a Jets fan then.
Now, if that was '69, were they still good back then, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the year they won the Super Bowl.
Really?
When Joe Namath guaranteed they beat Baltimore.
Ah.
That's when it was.
Now, see, I would have known. I keep seeing the picture of him walking around that fur coat. I'm like, okay, well, whatever. This is great now. I was a little afraid, actually. This is, well, I don't know. You know, we got a lot to talk about.
Yes.
But,
You didn't realize I was this short and skinny. In fact, all of my uncles on my mother's side, all of my mother's uncles are all 6'4", 6'5",
Okay.
6'6". So I think you look like William.
oh, I do?
Yeah, you look like William.
I have Uncle Will's nose.
You still look like him.
Okay.
Yeah, you look just like him.
You know, be real. I'm gonna be real with you, and there's some things that we want to talk about. You know, good and bad.
Oh, you know what I did?
But
My computer went down. So I gave
really?
I gave my computer to one of our cousins who took it apart, who
Okay.
fixed it.
Get your bag.
Good, I go out and smoke while I'm waiting.
Yeah. You smoke?
Of course I smoke.
Oh,
Angie's asking me to stop. So is Michaela.
all right, and it's my turn too. Come
Yeah,
on.
all right.
Got to get you to stop at that. Once you're around me to have
I enjoy it.
grandkids at some point.
I don't think you're going to give me any.
Run this way. Yeah, because I'm parked right across the way here. Below average.
Very good. We're very close.
Not good.
I'd say it's pretty good. We hang out like on a daily basis. We watch baseball together.
This day is the first big day of meeting my son. I've looked forward to this day for over 30 years.
And there it was, 33 years. Yeah, getting to the airport was a big moment for both of us, I'm sure. And
The first time I saw him in the airport, I was a little nervous in the beginning because I wasn't sure as to how he was going to react to me.
when I saw my dad and I walked up to him, it was a little surreal. It's just, he's still a perfect stranger, but it just, I couldn't help the emotion.
What happened to your, what was that car?
The Malibu?
Malibu, yeah.
I still have it. I got hit by a truck.
You got hit by a truck?
I got hit by a semi. Saddle Ranch where I used to work. I got into 20 fights at that place.
Geez, I haven't been in a fight since the time the guy hit me one day from behind. I blasted him in the eye. And
Aha.
I busted his eye open. Blood's pouring out of his eye.
When was this?
I was in Montclair.
What?
I was living in Montclair.
Okay. Oh, it's recent.
Yeah.
Really? You still got skills, huh, Dad?
Well, that's just as bad as years ago. They were killing people with sneakers.
Oh, yeah. That's how I got my nose broken, Dad. I stepped on somebody's shell-toe Adidas back in the 80s, 1984 to be exact. And a dude followed me on, and I couldn't fight back then. I was, you know, a little skinny thing.
Well, too bad I didn't know you. I would touch your house.
I tell everybody that you were an amateur boxer.
Yeah, yeah.
And I asked you if you had ever gone pro, you'd be able to fight, you would have fought Hurricane.
That's why your mother and I are not together, because I wanted to be a fighter and she didn't want it.
Really?
She wouldn't let me.
I didn't understand that. Wow. You're going to be in the hotel, which is a lot nicer than where I live, actually, and then you want to get out of your suit and get a little more comfortable.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
I put on some short pants.
Oh, yeah.
Handles.
Well, the whole experience of walking with him and, you know, talking with this, you know, once a perfect stranger, now he's my dad. It was kind of weird, you know.